I currently have $0 and I have a timer for 8 hours because I will try to make as much money as possible in an 8-hour time frame. Let's waste no time and let's start the timer right now. Okay, clock is running. 8 hours is on the clock. We need to try to make as much money as possible starting from 0, and we're going to start out with an HSW time trial. Now, to clarify some things as I start this HSW time trial, this is an account where I have the main money making methods already unlocked. So we're not a level 1 trying to make as much money as possible. Okay, not a great start to my time trial anyway. So yeah, I have many different vehicles that can help us make money. I have many businesses that offer the best money making methods. So this 8 hours should be the best way to make money if you want to try to make as much money as possible within an 8-hour time frame. And since I have absolutely $0 right now, I want to try to make a lot of money in a very quick amount of time. And the HSW time trial should allow us to do that as long as I can complete this within the par time, which the par time you can see in the bottom right hand corner is 3 minutes and 31 seconds. If I can complete it within 3 minutes and 31 seconds, I'll just get an easy $250,000. But I have to make sure I don't wreck or I don't do anything stupid. I have a pretty good HSW vehicle. I have the Karen S95. Maybe not the best HSW vehicle, but it's a very good HSW vehicle. So hopefully we can get this done first attempt. But after we complete this time trial, we're going to jump into pretty much the backbone of this 8-hour time frame. We're going to be doing a bunch of different things to make money in this video, but there's going to be one money making method that's truly going to be the playing 8 hours. It's probably not what you think. Anyways, I have to complete this time trial, and I think we're doing good this far. We're less than a mile away with 40 seconds to go, but we're on windy roads now. We're not on the interstate anymore. I was explaining everything while on an interstate, and I could just absolutely fly. We should be able to complete this. It's one of the longer HSW time trials, but anyways, there is the finish line, and boom, just like that, $253,000, no time wasted. Let's spawn into the business that's going to be making the most money in this video. We're spawning back into the city. We're spawning in the agents, and the thing is, I want to utilize the agency to try to make as much money as possible because the agency provides the contract, and the contract pays out $1 million. So this is going to be our backbone. This is absolutely going to be our backbone, not the Cayo Perico heist. And that is simply because the Cayo Perico heist, the cooldown for it, playing solo, is a little bit too long for my liking. The contract cooldown isn't as bad. So this is why we're going to be doing the contract over and over and over again. Now, my goal for this video is to have over $8 million because we have 8 hours. If I can make $1 million every single hour, I think that would be absolutely fantastic. But right now, it's been just over 5 minutes and we're already sitting at $253,000. Very good stuff. Very good stuff thus far, but a lot of time left on the clock, and we can't just repeat an HSW time trial over and over again. We're going to have to do the contract. We're going to have to do the Cayo Perico heist. We're going to have to do other things to make money. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to try to do the contract, and my goal with the contract, I want to finish this with at least 6 hours and 30 minutes remaining on the I would feel pretty good if there's 6 hours and 30 minutes left on the clock, but that's a lot of time. I could either do this really, really good, or I can do this really, really bad. You can do this really, really bad, waste a lot of time. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible. And then once we complete this contract, we'll see how much time we have remaining. We have just completed the contract. How much time do I have remaining? I have 6 hours and 46 minutes remaining. And my goal was to be at 6 hours and 30 minutes. So we are doing great right now. Mission pass, $1 million. I estimated this was going to take me like an hour and 20 minutes or an hour. Yeah, right around like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. I think that literally took me like just over an hour. That's probably the most efficient contract I have ever done. And that's good because we're trying to make the most amount of money possible in this video. But yeah, we're not going to waste any time. We are going to go to the Kasatka. So let me spawn in at the Kasatka right now. Okay, there we go. We are now at the Kasatka, and this is where we're going to be doing the next thing in this video. Now, we just did a contract. We've already done an HSW time trial. Just to update you on things, we're sitting at $1,334,000. Very good stuff. We're going to have to spend a little of that money here because we have to pay a setup cost of $100,000 to do a Cayo Perico heist. So yeah, the Cayo Perico heist is quicker to do than the contract. But the reason we're doing the contract more, we're focusing more on the contract, is just because of the cooldown time. So ideally, if things go according to plan for this video, I'm going to be doing 4 contract for Dr. Dre, but only 2 Cayo Perico heists. So here we go. We are starting up Cayo Perico heist right now. Hopefully we can get this done in under 50 minutes. That is my goal, but we'll see how this goes, and I'll talk once we complete this and we cross over $2 million. So we are swimming moving away from Cayo Perico. So we're pretty much just done with the Cayo Perico heist. How much time do I have remaining? 5 hours and 55 minutes remaining. I think we're on a very, very good pace. I could have been a little bit quicker with the Cayo Perico heist. I think one of the setups I screwed up, but overall, I think I was still very, very efficient. I think I can start up another contract though. I think I can start up another contract. So right after this cutscene, I need to head back over to the agency and we'll go ahead and do another contract. But as far as like the money from this heist, probably one of the worst ones you could probably ever get. I got this in tequila. So we barely made over $1 million with the elite challenge, but just to take into account that we did have to go ahead and have to pay the setup cost of $100,000, we technically didn't make $1 million right there, but it's okay. It's okay. We did it fairly efficient. Okay, so we're back here at the agency, and currently right now we're sitting at $2,273,000. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and start up another contract for Dr. Dre. I also did pick up a Grubhub order, so that's just even more time in between the last. Yeah, we're good. We're good to do another contract. Absolutely huge. Let's go. Okay, once again, we're gonna do another contract, hopefully make a good $1 million, and we'll see how much money we have at the end of this contract. Hopefully I can stay efficient like how I did the first time, and yeah, hopefully we'll have plenty of time. I'll see you when we're done with the contract. And just like that, we're about to complete our second contract. Dr. Dre is walking towards his helicopter right now. And there we go, mission passed. We have 4 hours and 36 minutes remaining. So after that, we're sitting now at $3,363,000. But this puts us in a little bit of an interesting situation, a situation we haven't been in yet in this video. So after we did the first contract, we did a Cayo Perico heist. Now the contract cooldown is 48 minutes, one in-game day. In the Cayo Perico heist cooldown is 144 minutes, which is roughly 2.5 hours. So we just did the contract, so we have to wait another 48 minutes before we can do another contract. And after the first Cayo Perico heist that we've done, it's still under cooldown, so we can't do another one anytime soon. So like I said, that puts us in a very interesting spot. We can't do a contract right now. We can't do a Cayo Perico heist right now. What else can we do to make some money? Well, this leads us to third big money-making method that doesn't include the HSW time trial. This is going to be the Cluckin Bell farm raid. We go to this circle right here. Oh, I did not know I kind of already had one going. Okay, I've done 2 setups for this. I'll just keep going with this. But yes, we're gonna do a Cluckin Bell farm raid, and then we'll just see how much time we have remaining before we can do another contract. So yeah, Cluckin Bell farm raid. Now this isn't gonna make $1 million, but this is still gonna be a pretty efficient way to make some money. So I'll talk to y'all after I complete the Cluckin Bell farm raid. And just like that, we just completed a Cluckin Bell farm raid. Mission passed. There we go. Made $500,000 off that. Now I kind of had it somewhat started up. Completely forgot about that on this account, but I'll take advantage of it. So we still have, I don't know the exact time, but I think we have between like 10 and 20 minutes to do whatever before I can start up another contract. So let's take this time to make some more money. Let's see. I want to do a normal time trial. I think we can do that. And oh, we just crossed the halfway point. Like literally just crossed the halfway point. We are just under 4 hours now. 3 hours and 59 minutes remaining. Okay. And right now we are sitting at $3,862,000. Okay. My goal is $8 million in 4 hours. We're kind of, to be honest, I don't think we're not on pace. We're not on pace currently right now, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll do normal time trial. We'll get some money and I might figure out what other things I can do. So we've made it over to the Elysian Island #2 time trial. I've never done this one before. We have to go all the way over there in 2 minutes. Interesting. Never done this specific time trial. Let's go. Now, just like the HSW time trial, we need to complete this first try. We need to complete this first try so we don't fail and we just have to sit here and do the same thing over and over and over again. We absolutely do not want to do that. We want to complete this first attempt and move on to other things that can make us even more money. And probably what I want to do after this is try to go after the junk energy. But I don't know. I got to focus on completing this first. I just spun out right there. That's not good. That is not good. This time trial is very windy and the freaking cars are just cutting me off, really pissing me off. Not expecting this time trial to be so damn windy. Yet here we are. I don't know. We might be able to complete it. It's gonna be close, I think. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Don't complete it. Don't complete it. Don't complete it. Don't complete it. Oh, thank goodness it didn't complete it. That's good. Okay. Because if I completed it, then I'd have to drive all the way back. Okay. But we get it though. This is an annoying time trial. I can tell you that. But it definitely is possible. Definitely is possible. I've never done it before, so it's probably this isn't the best vehicle for normal time trials either. If I had like the HSW Hakachu Kachu drag, that'd be a completely different story, but I am using it. A Kachu drag, just in case if you don't know, is a bike. Bikes would be so much better to navigate through traffic and whatnot. S95 fast, but yeah, it's a normal size car, so kind of tough when people are just cutting you off. And it's okay, yeah, this attempt has been much better. We're gonna easily complete it this time around. Well, maybe not easily, but with like 5 seconds, very good stuff. $101,000. There's another time trial. Yeah, not the HW, the junk energy time trial. That's right. So I want to do that right now. There we go. There is junk. So the junk energy time trial is right over here. We land my Sparrow right in front of probably where I'm gonna have to go, but it's fine. We spawn right in. We spawn on the other side of the Sparrow. Okay, that's good. Just another time trial, except this time we're using a bike that has a boosting capabilities on it. So this is definitely one of the easiest time trials. So we should be able to easily complete. Oh, I forgot about this specific time trial, and that jump right there. You just love getting close. Like, get on the damn bike, character. Another. Oh my gosh, y'all are pissing me off right now. Another time trial where I lose by like a second. Incredible. If once I got on the other side of the tunnel, once I got out of the tunnel, I would have been good. That is really starting to piss me off. Are you freaking kidding? Yeah, just in case you get this time trial in the future, when you go in that tunnel, you gotta make sure you go slow, even though this is a time trial. How stupid is that? Because you go too fast, you're gonna get clothesline. Here we go. This is where I wrecked last time. I have a very good lead. I'm just slow the heck down, and then bike all the way up here, and just like that, $51,000. A little bit annoying, not gonna lie, but there we go. So I'm gonna do one more thing before we get back into doing another contract, because I think the contract is still not gonna be ready to go. So I'm gonna do one thing that's gonna set us later. At least I think it will. I think I'm gonna have time right as I'm closing out this video do some small stuff. So I want to set up one thing that I haven't set up yet on this account. Pretty sure I haven't set it up, and that's by collecting a bunch of spray cans, because we're gonna do Ellis Hag later on. But now we'll go back to the agency and we'll do some more contracts for Dr. Dre. So we're back here at the agency. Can I start up my third contract? Come on, game. I'm pretty sure I can. Yes, I can. Okay, good. All right, let's go. Third contract. Let's go make some money. So we just completed contract number 3. So that's good. $1 million more in my bank account. We have 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. But as we load in, my next question is, can I start up another Cayo Perico heist? I hope I can, because that's going to be very crucial for what I want to do. But before we do that, I want to calculate how much total money we have right now. So now we're sitting at $5,110,000, and we have 2 hours, 30 minutes remaining. But anyways, let's go back to the Kasaka. I'm really hoping we could start up another Cayo Perico heist. I haven't gotten the notification yet, though, but at the same time, I've been incredibly focused on trying to complete the contract, trying to do, I don't know, the other stuff that I've been doing. What was it? The Cluckin Bell farm raid. I mean, since the last Cayo Perico heist that we've done 2 contracts. We finished up a Cluckin Bell farm raid, which was like halfway. Okay, we're good. We can do another Cayo Perico heist. There goes $100,000 right there for the setup cost. Now let's go ahead. Let's just do another Cayo Perico heist. Hopefully we can finish this with like an hour and 40 minutes remaining, something like that. So yeah, let's keep pushing forward. So we just completed our second Cayo Perico heist. So there we go, heist pass. Now this one's gonna be a little bit interesting because, you know, the first time around I got Sensimito tequila. This time around I got the pink diamond. So the pink diamond is the best primary aside from the Panther statue, which only comes around during specific event weeks. But pink diamond plus elite challenge made $1,528,000. You know, I did just realize we didn't technically do that on hard mode. So damn, we could have done the Cayo Perico heist a little bit earlier. I don't know exactly when, but whatever. But it's good that we got the pink diamond. That was absolutely huge because we pretty much made like an extra $500,000. So going from the worst primary target to the best primary target, that's great. That is absolutely great. And now we are sitting at $6,535,000, and we have 1 hour and 39 minutes remaining. So I definitely have time to do one more contract for Dr. Dre, and then after that we're gonna have a little bit of time left over. It's going to be extremely close on whether or not I can actually make $8 million within this time frame, because after this contract we're gonna be probably sitting at like 7.6.5 million. So that'd leave us $350,000 left. That'd leave us $350,000 short of getting $8 million within 8 hours. It's literally coming down to the wire. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's try to do things efficiently so I have enough time to get over that $8 million. So let me go ahead. Let's do our 4th contract for Dr. Dre. So we just completed our 4th in final contract for Dr. Dre. Absolutely fantastic. How much time do we have left? We have right at 25 minutes remaining. So we have $7,623,000. So we need to make like, what is that? We need to make $377,000 in order for us to hit that $8 million mark. And we have 25 minutes to do so. Okay. So now earlier in the episode, when we had a little bit of downtime earlier, we collected some paint. And the reason for us collecting those paint cans was so that we can do LS tag. And pretty much what this is that we can go around to 5 different locations on the map and we can spray paint a bunch of locations. Now I'm using my resources to my advantage. I'm using a GTA Online map that shows us where the collectibles are every single day. So using my resources to my advantage, and I'm going to the first billboard right here, which wasn't too far away at all. I've said this before, but this is one of the weirdest locations for a damn billboard. It's on the side of a house. It's on the foundation of a house. Why is there a billboard? Whatever. Anyways, $15,000. That's good. Okay. We get $15,000 per, but we get a completion bonus at the end. So we're going to be making some pretty good money off of this in a pretty short amount of time. But the problem with this specifically right now is that there's like all the locations for this are perfectly spread out. I think there's 2 in downtown Los Santos, but not necessarily right across from each other. There's 1 in Chumash that we just did. There's 1 just past the military base, and there's 1 in Toledo Bay. It's so scattered. It's a little bit annoying, but we'll make do. We'll make do. Okay, location 2 should be somewhere in here on the backside. No, okay. According to my map, it's just over here behind a bunch of dumpsters and trees. Nope, exactly. It's exactly where it is. All right, that makes somewhat sense. Sure. There we go. Location number 2 done. 3 more to go. Another thing we could do is take photos of animals with the LS Tourist board. What animals do we have? Because we're at a good part of the map where we can take some photos of animals. Coyote, pig, and hen. Good on the hen. I'm going pretty close to my hen location that I like to go to. Pigs are fairly easy. Coyotes are everywhere. So I like this. I like this group a lot of animals just because they're fairly easy. But I want to do this because you can get an easy $100,000 if you photograph all 3 of these animals in total. So my hen location is right here. I needed to go to Toledo Bay anyway, so I can do one of the LS tags. Yep, there they are. There's the hens. Okay, pull out the phone and take a photo of the hen. Got $20,000 just like that. Good stuff. Here's a 3rd billboard we have to spray paint right here. Good stuff. 3 out of 5 there. I'm gonna go to the pig location. The pig location should be right here, but there's no pigs. That's great. Good. Exactly what I needed. Let's circle on back. Oh, geez, there's a lot of good money-making methods out here. There's a stash house over here. I don't have any businesses on this account that takes supply, so I'll just get straight up cash, which is good for this specific video. Okay, I still see no pigs. This is starting to get a little annoying. I'll check one more time. If it doesn't spawn in one more time, I'm going to spawn to a different session. Okay, it spawned in that time. Good. Once they spawn in, it's fairly easy to photograph them because they're stuck in a pen. Photo of a pig. I think I'm actually fairly close to a consistent coyote spawn point, so I'm going to go to that. Then the next billboard that we have to photograph just in Sandy Shore. Oh, I think I might see a coyote. I might see a coyote. I think walking away right now, which is good. I haven't spooked it yet. Oh yeah, this is what I was expecting. There's like a whole school of them. I just scared 1. I scared 2. Fantastic. I scared 3. And I've scared all of them. Oh my God, I'm a moron. I swear, I got a bike now. I'm just going to go back and forth at that 1 location. It's a whole freaking school of them that just spawn in and they just don't want to spawn in now. Thank you, game. Yeah, it's so annoying. You spawned in very consistently. Now you just don't. Oh my God, they just refuse to spawn in at this point. I don't know why. I don't know why at all. That is so frustrating. I just don't get it. I really just do not get it at all. I blundered my 1 good opportunity, but they just don't want to spawn in anymore, which is not good because I'm trying to make money in a very quick amount of time, and I don't have a lot of time left. There, okay, we're good. I'm trying to take a photo from here, but they're probably going to want me to get a little closer. Yeah, it's just incredible. Incredible. There's a very fine line between being too close and they running away, or you're being too far away for the photo to count. Like, it cannot be both. Some of these animals, it is really annoying. Like, I'm probably just gonna have to send it and then pull out the camera really quick and go. I got a total $100,000 off of that. Now I gotta go back and we have 2 more LS tags that we can do, but there's also the stash house pretty close by. So I'm gonna do the stash house, which is just over here this way. Then we'll do the other 2 LS tags, and there we go. So in total, we made, I think, over $100,000. I don't remember the exact amount of money that we made off of that, but it's over 100 for sure. Now there's a G's cash kind of close, so I want to do that. I want to do that to close out the remaining amount of time, which is like 2 minutes remaining. Probably a little less than now, but I'm not focusing on the time. I need to focus on what I'm doing. G's cash is going to be somewhere in here. We get out. Okay, we have 30 seconds remaining trying to find G's cash. Now my methods are not working for whatever reason. I can't hear it with my heavy sniper. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't think we're getting G's cash. 3, 3, 2, 1, and that has been 8 hours. 8 hours trying to make as much money in GTA Online. So the big question is whether or not we actually made $8 million within 8 hours in GTA Online, playing the game straight without taking any breaks, anything like that. The answer is we made $7,853,000. So we were $147,000 short. We got a little lucky to even be this close since we got the pink diamond for one of the times that we did the Cayo Perico heist. If we had that, but it'd also be on hard mode, we would have made like 10% more. Plus, we would have made more on the elite challenge. So we could have made $8 million if that were to be the case. But for whatever reason, it wasn't. But all in all, $7,853,000 in 8 hours. I'm pretty happy about that. I was very efficient, in my opinion, with the contracts for sure. I even ate lunch and I still did the contract. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with our results though. But I will say that is good for this specific account, because for this specific account, I am working on a very big video where I'm trying to purchase a lot of different things. Let's just put it at that. I think this $8 million that we've just made today isn't even 10% of the amount of money that I've made on this account to buy all the crazy stuff that I've been buying for this big video. So I guess stay tuned for this very big video that I'm working on. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure you check out the Dr. Crush store at drcrushyt.com. Make sure you check out this video right here if you want to see me start out as a level 1 in GTA Online.